Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel Physics Surgery, and here we are in the much awaited JEE 2025 aspirants detailed course. Okay, so we have already launched the 11th syllabus detailed course both in the form of batch 1 and batch 2 for 2025 aspirants last year, and they're running, right? Batch 1 is almost at the end of the 11th syllabus, and batch 2 the syllabus will get over by March. But there has been multiple requests both from the already existing students in our app of 2025 and also the new students who are either freshers or droppers that want to start their 12th early. So based upon those requests and lot of polls, and also taking into consideration that some of the 2025 aspirants would be having board examination, some of them will have board exams, some of them won't have board exams in February and March. Taking all these things into account, right? So after working out the proper teaching schedule and so taking into account how much time would be required at a later stage for revision purpose. So if we finish the syllabus early and that too in a proper manner, how much time is required for you to revise it before you take up the JEE advanced examination for 2025? All these things have been considered and this detailed course is being launched. Okay, since it is a matter of 1 year or more of your preparation right now, standing here in February, most probably the next year JEE advanced examination would be held in May again. That's more than a year of your preparation. So I would request you to watch this video completely and carefully. Don't demonstrate the kind of patience that you have while watching the Instagram reels or YouTube shorts. I know your attention spans have been reduced. Okay, so the quality and quality of content also that is being consumed has been reduced right now. But I think this is one of those situations where, because you are going to be part of this detailed course and my mentorship along with all the course features for more than a year, it would be very important that you watch the entire video carefully. Yes, there are some students who already know about me, and there are some students who already know about the course features, app features, etc. They are already taken the 11th syllabus part of it. For their purpose, if this video is going long, I will introduce the chapters at the bottom on the scrolling of the video. You can go to their respective chapters and try to save your time. But my suggestion, right, to watch the video completely. Okay, so with all that, before launching, so Physics Surgery channel has been epitome of quality and also ensuring the JEE advanced standard is maintained during the entire courses and also the YouTube videos. So some of my old subscribers would vouch for that. Some of the new subscribers would be kicking themselves or kicking their luck that they couldn't find this channel early, right? So in all, you know the quality. So in case you are watching the videos without subscribing, I would request you to subscribe. Okay, so with that out of our way, let me move forward. There's a Hindi channel also. I know it is dormant. I would keep it alive once this February is done, and I'll start posting some videos in Hindi language also. And for those who are new, right, ours is in the second year of the app of Physics Surgery, and the first year itself we have tasted great success with our courses. And AR21 in general category, Prakhar Jain was our was the student who made us proud that year. We had an interview, part 1 and part 2, that I think you should go through if you are a new student. All the old students know it. So this give you an idea of how the course features work, and also gives you an idea of how an online student should be disciplined enough once he trusts the teacher, especially the Physics Surgery courses, how disciplined he should be and how meticulous he should be, how we should be using our doubts groups to go forward in the subject. So these are the interview parts. I'll leave the link of these in the I button above or the description below. So make sure you watch them in case you are new. So from here onwards, I'll go very fast, right, till the point where the course announcement starts. I'm obliged to do this formally because there could be some new students, but this is an information about the apps, the two apps. One is the content app, another one is the doubts app. So it is my obligation as a formality I have to go through. So in case you are already an old student, you know the rules of the app, just scroll ahead for the launch of the batch. Okay, others, I'm going to go fast. So you will have an app launch video. I'll put that app launch video in the I button above or the description below. Make sure you want to watch it slowly to how to use the app, what type of apps are there, right? Windows app, Android app, and then there is a doubts app, all these rules, single device, single app login, etc., etc. You want to watch it very slowly, then you go to that video after the end of this entire discussion. So very quickly, this is our website. You can scroll to the bottom of the website. You'll find both the links of the Android app and the Windows app. Depending on which device you prefer, download one of them. You can purchase the courses on the website, but you have to view the content only in the Android app or the Windows app. In the website, you will not be able to view the course. So this is already known to everyone. So choose one of these apps, and it's a single device, single platform. Then just to remind, there's a content app, either Windows or Android, which is the Physics Surgery, and the Doubts app is Surgery Doubts platform. Both the apps should be there. You watch the content here and you ask the doubts here. So you purchase a course here. You're supposed to post the receipt to me in this app. You will DM me. Then I'll add you to the doubts platform of that particular course in this. So this is the gist of it. And so this is how the Android app inside it looks like. The Windows app will look similar, so I'm just posting it. So on the main page, whether it is Android or Windows, you will be able to find the 2024 detailed, 2025 detailed course, crash courses, etc. Course schedules is a very important point, right? If you go inside, each of these course PDFs of teaching schedules, which week, what syllabus or content would be released in an appropriate manner would be seen here. Okay, right? And once you go into the doubts, you will be directed to the Surgery Doubts platform app. So you'll be downloading it from there also. So let me launch the 2025 detailed course. 11th plus 12th will have one course. That means the entire 11th plus 12th syllabus in a simultaneous manner parallelly would be run. That is 11th plus 12th syllabus course, and there is a 12th syllabus course that we'll be launching. So 2 courses today. Already 11th syllabus course has been launched. Okay, so the 11th syllabus batch 1 is at heat, and 11th class batch 2 is at fluids. Both these batch students would be now having an opportunity to convert themselves from 11th course to 11th plus 12th by paying a difference amount. I told them at that time that the course fee that they paid for 11th syllabus would be refunded once they join the 11th plus 12th. Also, you have that option, 11th plus 12th, and refund of their 11th batch fee as promised. Also, the 11th content now will be extended up till 2025 for them. So the validity will also get extended. All the content of these particular new courses would be valid up till the day of examination of JEE Advanced 2025. Okay, right? So 2 courses that are launched today, I told you. This is the 11th plus 12th class detailed course. So you'll have entire physics detailed course, right? So it's somewhere around 59 to 60 weeks of content. You might be wondering, 59 to 60 weeks, how can I cover it in from now? Remember, the 59 weeks content, if you are planning to cover from now, you're supposed to cover it parallelly. That means one column of 11th and one column of 12th. I'll show it in the schedule. So each week you are supposed to cover both. So even though it's a 60-week content, you will be covering it up so that the syllabus will appropriately get ended up in October for this course. Actually, 11th syllabus would be of more high amount or quantity as compared to 12th always. Whereas the 12th syllabus course will have only 12th class syllabus starting from electrostatics, ending at modern physics, including new syllabus. And that is going to be somewhere around 25 weeks. And this syllabus, if you are opting for only 12th and starting from February 19th, that's our course start. I'll show you the schedule. And okay, this syllabus will get over by August end. That means in September onwards, you can start the revision. So that's the advantage of starting early. Okay, right? So the course price, since this is somewhere around 59 to 60 weeks of content, its actual price that is going to be after February 14th and first 50 students, whichever comes first. So the early bird offer is reduced to 30,000, 29,999. The actual price would be 34,000 after that. Okay, right? And the 12th course on similar lines, if you are purchasing, 16,000 is the actual price, and 14,000 or 13,999 is the current early bird offer. Please remember, students who have already purchased 11th and are planning to go for 12th, please purchase this one, right? You have to purchase this one. That means those students, I think batch 1 of 11th was sold at 17K, imagine. And if you go for the early bird offer, you will be counted as only 30K. So 30K minus 17K you have to pay, which is 13K, and you will be part of this with all the 11th content up till now already added into this, and 12th will continue, and you will be only studying 12th from this. Students who are new to me and wanting to study both 11th and 12th simultaneously, they will have the entire 11th content right at the start. Either they will follow the schedule I gave, or they can follow the schedule they want. But for 12th, the schedule will come week by week. The classes will start, or the content will be uploaded week by week. And if you are in pure 12th, there's no confusion. You'll start with electrostatics and end with modern physics by the end of August. And the schedule of 12th in this and schedule of 12th in this would be matching with each other. Okay, so people who have bought 11th for 17K need not pay this 30K. They are supposed to pay only 13K to enter this one and extend their validity of 11th plus 12th content. People who are only planning to buy 12th and have not bought 11th, they will be paying this much up till February 14th for the first 50 students. And either one of these is done, then the price goes to 16K. As simple as that. Okay, right? So this was the batch 1 and batch 2 originally planned. So batch 1 people paid 17K and batch 2 people paid 15K. So whatever you paid, now if you convert it into the early bird offer, TK, which is the 11th plus 12th syllabus, these numbers would be refunded to you. There is a way to refund. Either you pay the amount and you send me the receipt in the DM of the Doubts app, I'll refund you the amount. Or the better way would be to ask for that course in my DM before the early bird offer is done. I'll generate a coupon code on your name for the amount that you already paid. You apply it as a discount code on the 11th plus 12th batch. Okay, and you'll get the discount, and only difference amount needs to be paid. And not only that, whatever content completely is there with the 11th batch one, it will be available to you all the way. Okay, so even batch 2 students will be able to avail the entire content of 11th once they cover the or convert to the 11th plus 12th course. Okay, right. So convert to 11th plus 12th to extend validity if you are already a 11th student, and students of these batches will be refunded when they opt for 11th 12th plus 12th syllabus. This is what I promised at that point of time. Okay, so students who were already in this 11th batch 1 or 11th batch 2, please DM me in the Doubts app and for the discount coupon code as a refund. Simple, straightforward. Okay, right. Next, as I said, validity will be automatically extended when you join the 12th detailed course or 11th plus 12th detailed course up till JEE Advanced 2025. Remember, the validity of 11th syllabus will get ended at March or April, right? So if I remember batch 1 or batch 2, better you join now. You extend it automatically to the next year up till JEE Advanced. Not only that, you will be part of the early bird offer. Okay, so if you're studying 11th with me, you already know what are the course qualities and all, and by now it is very, very clear to you that you want to convert or not, you want to study with me or not. And 99% of the students, until unless otherwise they have other commitments, they do convert. So it is better to convert early to 11th plus 12th rather than later. This is the idea. So you can plan your backlogs with me. Okay, right. Now, so when you go to the app or website and search for this thumbnail, watch the thumbnail very carefully. This 2025 detailed course, 11th plus 12th syllabus. And right now the price will show up as the early bird price. And below that, always scroll, you'll get the course content features completely. Okay, so this is the full 60-week syllabus, obviously parallelly running so that the syllabus can get over by October end. 11th syllabus within this will get over by October end. 12th syllabus will get over by August end. And remember, 11th syllabus already is put up. The entire content of the 11th is put up. You can actually finish it early also. It depends on where you stand at 11. That advantage I gave you. Whereas 12th will come week by week. Okay, right? So I hope you understood what I said. So the course features, as always, right, entire syllabus, newly added syllabus is also covered, weekly planner, every week what important things to do, which between two lectures what to do, what readings, problem suggestions from standard books, page number, problem number, okay, right, and also the reading parts. If reading parts are not there in standard books, my own reading printed assignments would be given, okay, right, and a doubts group in English and Hindi within the app, live till JEE Advanced 2025. Remember, the syllabus gets over in August or October depending on 11th or 12th of 2024. Doesn't mean I leave you people, right? Content from my side gets over. You will keep working till JEE Advanced 2025, and my support in the form of mentorship or what to do, everyday doubt solving. Remember, my doubts groups are so vibrant, and most of the students in my app, luckily, are so good that even if you are not asking your own doubt and you're part of the doubts group within the app, others' doubts themselves become an asset to you. And you ask a doubt on that day, and if I'm online at that point, most of the time I'll be online until unless I'm recording some lecture. I'll go back, I'll check the doubt, and I immediately answer on the same day. And if it is somewhere in the midnight or something, if I'm awake, I'll answer. Or the next day morning when I see the doubt, in the sequence of the pending doubts, I keep answering. You can ask the old students. Not even a single doubt is left. Okay, at the end of this video, I'll show all the students know, for new students, what are the 3 ways in which I answer the doubts. Coverage of all problem solving techniques, including bonus tricks and unseen methods. Recorded lectures are there with the timetable. Okay, so remember, our course is a recorded format lectures, but with timetable. There's no live classes. Live classes for this style of teaching, for this style of students. Remember, the students that are part of our course are usually very good students, serious students. They need not be intelligent, they are serious students. And for serious students, the live classes, when you dole out the live class to, let's say, 800 to 1000 students at a time, because of the difference in the thinking levels of the students, there will always be a time waste. Whereas in the recorded format with timetable, you can, depending on your expertise in that topic, right, you might be good in one topic, you might be so in another, you can check your pace by pausing the video, going through the question, solving it, and then playing. This kind of ability you will have, or advantage you will have in a recorded format. A lot of times students tend to think that live classes is the only way that you will be keeping up with the pace. That's not true. It all depends on your discipline levels, and discipline will automatically come if the content is actually up to the mark. If there is a live class wherein for 1.5 hours there are only 2 or 3 problems, or even 5 or 6 problems only covered, and with lot of unnecessary irrelevant talk, that you know what I am talking about, that time that you are wasting in the form of discipline, everyday live and all that, will never come back. Remember, the money that you are paying for these courses can always be earned later, but the time that you are paying, the time is a currency that's common for everyone, rich, poor, or old or young, it doesn't matter. Everyone will have the same time, and especially your time as a student at this age is of utmost importance. People who have wasted their 11th or droppers, they can understand what I'm trying to say. So my lectures, 1.5 hour or 2 hour, whatever the length of the duration, has high problem density, high concept density. That is very important. How much are you learning in that 1.5 hour is most important, rather than whether that lecture is live or recorded. And in recorded format, you are getting a doubt, you take a snapshot of that particular part using your phone or something on the top of your screen, and you post it in the doubts group. The same day I'll be answering it, instead of stopping a live class. So please understand that. Okay, so DPPs of ultimate quality and quantity. Selected problems included in DPPs from Pathfinder, SBT, Irido, Kroto, 200 puzzling problems, Russian, Chinese, school Olympiads, etc. I wrote few because I have to write. There are some sources that I have access to where the problems have been taken and modified into the JEE advanced objective type problems, and people who have been part of my detailed and crash courses, okay, they understand what is the quality of DPPs I'm talking about, especially the sequence of questions, also all types of questions, like all the models, single option, more than one paragraph, integer, etc. So there's no match at all. Every weekend, JEE Advanced level tests with detailed solutions along with the segregated analysis of easy, medium, or moderate and tough questions. So the weekend of every week that I said 59 weeks, you'll have 59 weekend tests of that. So for entire rotation, there won't be one test. If rotation is divided into 4 weeks, you'll have 4 rotation tests, which will be given, and along with that, there will be a detailed solution at the end that would be posted, and you would be able to check what type of easy questions and tough questions you have attempted during that. So separate 12th syllabus only batch is also launched, and as I said, if you want only 12th, you can go for it, but 11th plus 12th is something that I would recommend for everyone. Okay, right? So this is the schedule. If you go for 11th plus 12th class, I'll leave the schedule in the pinned comment or the description, or you can find it in the app anytime. So you open the schedule, you'll have a lot of instructions. Whatever I spoke, I wrote it in a concise manner in case you miss something in this, so you'll have an idea of how to go about the course. But once you go to the 3rd or 4th page, you will find this schedule. So week 1 of this 11th plus 12th detailed course will start, as you could see from, I have kept it at 19th February. 12th to 18th, that coming week, for 11th syllabus students, you have to get used to the app and doubts group. Students who are taking 12th or who are wanting to start 12th, my advice is please revise gravitation. So our 12th syllabus first week, which is 19th, will start with electrostatics. Electrostatics will run for 3 weeks. Okay, right? So before electrostatics, sequentially, the way I teach electrostatics, I borrow some of the ideas of solid angle, etc., integration from gravitation. Now here's the catch. Students who have studied 11th from me, they have very good idea of how I teach the gravitation. All the great problem solving skills that I have imparted, they know it. No issue. And they will have the access to that 11th plus 12th syllabus content. No, they'll go to gravitation, they'll quickly watch those lectures of gravitation before they start electrostatics. Now, what about 12th? If in case some students are only taking 12th, and they start with electrostatics, and they might find it slightly, you would say, I'm not saying difficult, I won't assume all the things, but it would be much more comfortable if they had done gravitation. So for that purpose, for the limited time before February 14th or February 19th, I would say, I'll give the gravitation course free for the 12th students. So revising gravitation, I'll put that folder separately away from your content so that you can go through that, and you will have an idea also. If you are only taking 12th, by looking at gravitation itself, you will understand what you could be missing if you don't take 11th. That's another way that I will be seeing this, but I'm posting it not for publicity, but genuinely because I would request you to go through gravitation before you start electrostatics. That's the way every book, every standard book or a good teacher teaches. Okay, right. During revision, we will do the reverse. In our crash course, I'll do electrostatics first and then we'll revise gravitation. Okay, right. So, and one more thing, schedule, as I said, starts actually on 19th. In 11th, we'll start with basic maths and vectors, and in 12th, we'll start with electrostatics. Entire 11th and 1 month of 12th, I made it already available. Entire 11th syllabus is already available because people who are buying this course will have two types. No, students who have done their 11th and want to revise, they need to have the entire 11th content ready, so it will be there. And people who have started to study 12th and only looking at 12th, even though I said I'll post week by week, which will start from March. From March I'll put week by week, but as of now, I have given the entire 1 month. And not only that, board exam break is considered. Now, how does this work? If you are having board exams here, please purchase the course now. Take a break here and push these ones into the break. I tentatively put the break from the first 2 weeks or the first 3 weeks of March. Okay, you could see that 4th to 17th according. My schedule is always Monday to Monday. Okay, right? I put them here, yellow ones. You push this yellow up depending on when the board exams are, or juggle, so that by the end of March, everyone is on the same page. That's the point. Okay, and if you don't have board exams, much better. You take the 11th plus 12th, try to keep doing 12th if you want, or any of the 11th complete syllabus, you can actually revise some of the important topics. You can DM me after taking the course, and I'll guide you with a customized plan depending on what your level is. I'll have personal attention given to each and every one of the students, and you can ask the students who are in our courses, either detailed course or crash course, how many times I talk to them on phone. right? They have my phone number also. So depending on the targets that I keep giving them, I keep following up. It's not like you've given me the money and the content is there and it's in recorded format, so you watch, my job is done. It's not like that. That's where mentorship and one-to-one correspondence comes into picture. Okay, so whenever you are in trouble regarding the schedule and how you are to complete things, you are always advised to first of all DM me, and then we'll set up a phone call if at all it is required. Okay, and there's no customer care, there is nothing. I am the only person who will pick up your call. I'm the only person who will be answering your doubts. I'm the only person who will be answering you in the DM, etc., etc. Okay, so I'm the only one. Okay, so as you could see, this is how it will keep going on. Like which batch to choose, let me again summarize. I've already given you enough hints. If you are going for 11th plus 12th, who are supposed to take? And if you are going only for 12th, who are supposed to take? As simple as that. Just like my teaching, everything is very clear. Okay, so if you are already studied 11th with me, take this batch immediately so that you can avail the early bird offer by paying the difference. You ask me in the DM for a coupon code for this. Depending on how much you paid at that time, I'll generate a code for you and then you can purchase this. Second, if you are a fresher and whose 11th prep is not good, don't go only for 12th. You have to finish your 11th, and mechanics in 11th is going to be your stepping stone or foundation stone for understanding a lot of things in 12th. So don't ignore it. You have time now. Later on, when you are trying to take a course, you will not be able to get this kind of a time. You're more than a year away from JEE Advanced. This is the time to act. Don't relax at this point of time. So if you are a fresher also who's 11th, you have studied but you're not satisfied, then study with me. You will understand what I'm speaking about. Okay, especially detailed course. If you are a dropper and want to have year-long mentorship and not repeat last year's mistake, you're a dropper. You have written JEE mains recently, let's suppose, but you know that your preparation is not up to mark. A student knows. He might fool his parents, he might fool or blame others and all. Whether the mistake lies with that person or not, he or she will know. Okay, and time has come to open up what kind of mistakes you have done. Okay, apart from learning from the lectures and doing problems from DPPs and asking doubts, you need to have certain kind of discipline and targets which a personal mentor can only provide over a period of 1.5 years. Okay, so make sure that if you are a dropper, this is not the time for crash course. Please understand, crash courses are taken later. Okay, 14 weeks, 15 weeks crash courses can be done later. You can do detailed course now and take crash course later, if not from me, from someone else. Okay, I'll give you a slide on that also, how to choose. But you cannot do crash course now. People keep asking me, with 1 year to go, should I take crash course or not? If you have 1 year and above time, I think you should study in detail, study in depth. JEE Advanced is not like mains where you'll do your PYQs and you'll get the scores. Every year, the questions would be different from the previous years. PYQs will give you an idea of what the level is. Repetition of questions won't happen. You need to get exposed to new and creative questions, and that too with a wholesome coverage of syllabus. That is where the detailed course comes into picture. Okay, right? So that is for the 11th plus 12th. You see this thumbnail? 12th, only 12th. Who wants to? Even after all saying all this, no sir, I want only 12th. Then who are you? If you have already studied 11th with a competent equivalent teacher like me, right? I'm not the best teacher. There are people who keep saying I'm the best and all. I don't believe in that. The word best only comes when there is comparison. So I have not seen other teachers' teachings. The other teachers did not see how I teach. So there is no comparison. So it comes with efficiency, experience, and how you can interact with the students, make students understand, solve their doubts. And another teacher can do it in a different manner, still achieve success. So if you have done so and you are satisfied with 11th of your syllabus and you just want to study 12th with me and you liked my teaching, you saw my YouTube videos, you heard about me from your seniors or your peers, juniors who have taken 11th, please come along and take 12th syllabus with me. If you want to study 12th and take only chapter wise courses from 11th, you don't want to pay for 11th plus 12th, you want to study 12th, only rotation or heat and thermodynamics from 11th you want, you can always take the chapters. The good thing about our app, which no one offers, no online, no offline institute offers, maybe they'll catch up with me later. Okay, confidence that I have in my content is, you take a chapter, you study for some time, and you suddenly realize the sir is good, I have to study full course. You need not pay for the entire full course. The chapter wise course value would be refunded to you. Once the course that you have taken, a chapter you have taken is a subset of a course, that subset amount gets refunded. Just like how people who have taken 11th, I'm refunding them when they take 11th plus 12th. That applies to even chapters also. And this, you don't get to see it in any of the big institutes also, where they'll invite you by paying a nominal amount. Let's say you pay 200 or 1000 rupees out of 1 lakh fees they take. Sit for 1 week, look at the lectures, and then go. No, they ask you to pay the entire fees at the start. Whereas I don't need that, right? I don't have publicity, I don't have marketing strategies and all that. My content is my publicity, my content is my marketing strategy, and that is very simple. Those who take any chapter, 99% of them convert to full course. When someone takes a chapter wise course from my app, I become so happy, because I know that person is going to come back. Only thing that happens with chapter wise course is there is no timetable. You take the chapter, even though the chapter is for 2 weeks, it might be possible you study for 1 month, and then they realize, they come back and they'll have a backlog in the full course. It always is better once you're satisfied with the way I teach and you have an idea that this teacher is good. My suggestion would be to go for the full course. Otherwise, you always got options. I keep my options open for the students so that they're comfortable before taking the course. Okay, right? So that's the thing. This is the batch wise split. I've changed few things from the last time because of the balancing of the 11th and 12th syllabus, right? Some of the chapters I have posted here. Okay, right? You could see this ends at SHM. So we are almost in batch 1 at heat and thermodynamics. I know there was some delay because of the other batch launches and etc. that were happening. I'll be finishing these parts in the upcoming few days. But we are going to close the 11th at SHM. I've pushed the optics part here. Waves and wave optics was already in 12th, but I wanted entire EMI and AC where you learn that phasors and everything. I want that to be continued with waves and sound. Okay, right? So I pushed it there. But there would be some students who would be questioning me, sir, we bought the 11th assuming that ray optics is here. Don't worry, whenever the ray optics is going to get covered in the upcoming 30 days, I'll put that folder in the 11th also. If you're not planning to take 12th from me and you want to only stop at 11th, which generally won't happen, but if you are an exception, don't worry, whatever the chapters you have been promised at that point, I think even SHM, and I think ray optics or waves and sound or something, whatever, I'll check the planner at that time. I'll post those videos into this once the syllabus gets over there, which I'll finish within this next 1 month. Okay, right? So as I said, let me mark that so that it's very clear to you people. So this waves and sound and ray optics will also be appearing in these folders after that is done. And I promise one more thing, no, gravitation would be also posted in the 12th, so that you can revise gravitation. That's the 2 promises I'll keep. 1 or 2 chapters from here come here, so that students who are taking only 11th, they are satisfied. Okay, and students who are about to take 12th, whether you take the entire thing, you will have to study gravitation, then go for electrostatics, or I'll be posting it here so that you can study it in the sequence. So these are the 2 things you need to keep in mind. Okay, so when you open the schedule of only 12th, in 11th you had a column, right? 11th running simultaneously in 12th. You open the 12th schedule, you'll get only purely 12th syllabus. As I said, gravitation you will revise, and then from 19th onwards, board exams are also taken into account. And you could see that you turn the pages of the schedule, last page looks like this. Week 25, W25 means week 25, and you could see at the end of August, the entire syllabus of 12th gets over, so that you are ready for your revision later on. Okay, only entire 1 month of 12th syllabus I have already put. So entire electrostatics and current electricity I have already put, so that you can start early. But after that, 1 week, every week by week syllabus will be put up. And already gravitation is also posted, so that you can take the 12th, and board exam break already is considered. You can adjust that break in such a way, by the end of March, everyone on the platform have already availed the early bird offer. which will last up till February 14th or first 50 students. At the same time, you also got the enough break for your board exams, if board exams are there. If board exams are not there, go ahead, go faster, go ahead, and so that I can post the content ahead and you can plan with me as per your convenience. Okay, right. That's it. So remember, content app is this Physics Surgery Android app or Physics Surgery Windows app. It looks like this inside. These are the places where you will have lectures and DPPs, and for doubts you have to separately download a doubts platform app. If at all you get stuck in any of the apps or anything, please don't share the content with anyone. Get stuck, then I cannot retrieve your account. But for no reason from your side, if any software malfunction happens and you're not able to DM me in the apps, please mail me here, or you DM me in the doubts platform app. That won't get stuck most of the time, so be able to mail. But follow the rules. If you're taking any of the chapter wise courses, please read the instructions below the chapter wise course, which part is available, which part is not. I get students saying when current electricity is taken, they'll ask for RC circuits. RC circuits is in capacitors. So you read what is available, what is not in that particular chapter wise course. When you're taking full course, everything is there, but make sure you read. Also see what is the validity of a chapter wise course. Last year we gave chapter wise course for the entire year, but this year we have changed the policy. So you'll see that change in policy in the coming few days. So if there is a 1 week course, you don't need that 1 week course for 1 year, right? So we'll reduce the price and also reduce the validity so that it pushes the student to complete that course. So maximum I'll give 1 week course means 3 weeks of validity I'll give. Okay, and if it's a 4 week course, I'll give 2 months of validity, something like that. Check the validity, based on that you would make a purchase of chapter wise. Whereas full course is always available till the JEE Advanced exam date of that particular course. Okay, right. Next, so remember 11th content plus 12th content equal to 11th plus 12th, and prices which you are getting right now will not be the same later. So please act as quickly as possible. So I will also have a idea of forming the doubts group, how many students are coming, why this early bird offer and all, to help students. At the same time, a teacher will get an idea of how many students are interested, and based on that, doubts groups can be allotted, and future courses also get affected based on that interest. Okay. So checklist for any good detailed course. These are things some people will know. So you can already, if you know these features that I always talk about, you can go and start the purchase. Others who are new, and especially if you're droppers or freshers who have not studied with me, so just please listen very carefully. So whenever you are talking about a detailed course which is 1 year or 2 year, please try to see whether the teacher is actually doing proper theory base and then jumping to problems, or directly jumping to the problems, right? It should not be treated like a crash course or a problem solving course. Once you are talking about a detailed course, you need to get that visualization in the subject. Without that, if you are only doing problems, you will only be able to do those problems. If a new problem or a new situation is encountered by you in an exam situation, you will not be able to face it. So these are the features. You can pause and read them properly. You'll understand what I'm saying. Okay, those students who have spoiled their 11th, they will also be able to resonate with what I'm trying to say. Okay, right? So teachers should not assume prior coaching or knowledge of a student. That can happen in a crash course. Even in my crash course, I tend to go in a bit of detail, but in a detailed course, it's a crime if you are assuming the student already knows a free body diagram, already knows a definition, already knows a formula. That's not correct. Theory should be developed systematically. One should not jump to problems without doing this. This is one of the major unknowing crime that teachers do, because they have this fascination of showing off the problems to the students first, and maybe a bit lazy in developing the theory. Theory development is at most importance, especially in JEE Advanced. Okay, right. Lecture hours and problems per hour, please check. Just because the classes are 3 hours or 4 hours, or let's say 20 lectures are there per lecture, first of all, how many hours are there, and in each hour how many problems or how many concepts are getting solved. Density of lecture is important. If the problem is on board and teacher is continuously talking for 10-15 minutes just doing those steps, then that's just waste of your time. Please understand that. Okay. Encouraging students to read, explore some parts of standard textbooks. Remember, just because a teacher teaches well doesn't mean your learning should stop there. when you are reading some standard text, right, it presents an alternative story or an alternative way of understanding things, which is very important. So that's where our reading as a planner comes into picture, where I mark those things. I'll show one of the snapshots of the planner. DPP problems and quality and quantity is very important. And each teacher has his own experience, has own collection of problems, and that collection should not be a dump. It should be ordered in such a sequence of increasing difficulty and also making sure the entire concepts are covered. And different models also should be there. It should not be all subjective, it should not be all objective. Okay, right? Ease of getting doubts clarified. This has no match when it comes to me. I'm the only person. And also, if you're a serious student, always try to take a course where the doubts are actually getting solved daily by the same teacher that teaches. And the doubts of all levels should get clarified, the easiest level to the toughest. And it should not be only from the course material. If you are finding problems from somewhere else, some other sources, teachers should be equally friendly and willing to solve those also. Okay, right. These frequent tests and feedbacks, obviously, that also is important. How well you are able to keep in touch with the teacher and teacher is able to guide you in your progress is very important. If you have these above, then it's fine, then you are in a good detailed course. So this is some checklist. Presenting the checklist means our course has it. Okay, I hope it's very clear the way I'm presenting it. Okay, so let's look at the weekly planner sample of 11th and 12th class. So if you go for gravitation, right, so it will start like this. You'll have Monday. I've cut the part, so students who have seen my planners, they'll understand what I mean. You could see the reading parts are given, problem solvings are given. This is only reading. There will be problems, problem page numbers, etc. Apart from my own printed DPPs, everything is set for that particular week. You could see after watching lecture 1 and 2 on Monday, these are the things you should do. After watching lecture 1 on Monday, these are the things. So Tuesday you'll have a lecture 2, like that. Even though it's recorded content, you know when to start and where to end between the two lectures. Okay, so addressing doppers. Doppers have this dilemma of whether to take up a crash course because they think they already know everything. They have to solve problems. But if you already knew everything, you won't be a dropper, especially in physics. Okay, right? So two kinds of droppers. One, who are lacking in-depth conceptual understanding, and that caused your lack of problem solving skills. Then please develop that concept understanding, and this is the time. You have enough time from now till JEE Advanced 2025. So then go for detailed course, but it should end early so that you can revise properly, because the dropper year is the most important year for you. Where are other droppers? Okay, so lack of in-depth conceptual understanding, and you need to develop problem solving ability, then you can go for crash course. Okay, so but without proper you don't know whether the problem solving issues are arising from in-depth conceptual understanding or not until unless you study from a competent teacher how the theory is to be developed, how the theory is to be visualized. All those things has to be very clear in your mind. Okay, so right, next. So for those who are in dilemma when to take up crash course, when to take up a revision course, remember, if you start now and finish your detailed course early, right, either in September or October, then you can actually take up a crash course. And if you wish to join my crash course at that time, those students who are taking up the detailed course, I'll consider them for a special discount. This year I have done that with batch 3, and you can ask the students. Okay, and please understand the DPPs and the content of the crash course would be completely different from last year and also from this year's detailed course. So the DPPs won't repeat. The problems will be completely different because that's a 14-week course. It will be more rich in problem solving content. Okay, but detailed course will be more rich in the theory and the explanations. I hope you understand the point. Okay, so crash course you can join later. It has solid base, either in October, November, or even after JEE mains session 1 you can join and still finish. At that time you cannot join a detailed course if you are having flaws in your concepts. Please understand that. Okay, so how are refunds given? I think all these things are done so very quickly. You're supposed to please remember, those who have taken even 2024 chapter wise detailed courses like this or this 2025 20, anything which is detailed, you can either jump into 11th plus 12th of 25 or 11th plus 12th of 24. So I won't say you have not taken the 2025 thing. I've already spoken to many students who wanted electrostatics early and I didn't release electrostatics in 2025. They took it here. They are also going to be refunded when they join this 11th plus 12th. So please understand. Chapter wise of crash courses, they are associated with the crash course. Chapter wise of detailed courses, they are associated with this. That's why this double line. Something that you should know. Everyone knows in my app. So any of these chapters you have taken of 2024 or 2025, whatever amount you have paid already, you'll get it as refund to apply to this. So just DM me if you have taken so that I can give you a discount code. And remember, Android app, Windows app for content, Doubts platform app. Okay, right, as I said, this is also known. How to choose chapter wise course? The name of a chapter looks like this. So 2024 or 2025, rotational mechanics, 4 weeks detailed course. So search for that in the app. Doubts process explained. This is only for new students. All the other students you can leave and start purchasing. Okay, so in Doubts app, there are 3 forms of posting the doubt. Any doubt, you are encouraged to post first of all a picture of the question and also your attempt. If you have attempted it and you got it wrong, that wrong attempt is very important for me to understand where you gone wrong. So you post a picture and then 3 ways of answering. If it is a theoretical question, I'll just type. Okay. Second one is if I have to explain a bit, whether it is English or Hindi, depending on what language you are using, either Hindi or English, I'll send an audio file. You'll listen to it and it will be over. The third type is the most difficult one. If the question is very tough and I cannot type or I cannot say, but I have to solve, then you would see that I solve with my own hands and I post the solution. Within that, not only you will be able to see, all the people who took that respective course will be able to see the solution and they will be also able to take it as part of their learning. Okay, so that's why being in a good group of doubt askers or doubt seekers, as I should say, which is the hallmark of Physics Surgery channel. You'll see the number of views on our Physics Surgery channel are not great. Doesn't mean the content is bad. I know you know the content is good. Because content is good, it will only attract good students. Same thing with the app. So being part of a peers doubt group with good students always will benefit. You need not ask the doubt on that particular day. You will already get 5 to 6 problems on that day if good students are asking. Okay, right? Out of 15 doubts they ask in a particular course, at least 5 of them you will never see. That's an advantage. So joining early, you will get more exposure to such questions. And you will see in the doubts, there are rules. Okay, so non-physics doubts and queries are not to be DM'd. Okay, sorry, are to be DM'd. They are not. So it's not like our Telegram groups where a lot of you post a message you cannot delete in our this thing. Okay, right, you cannot get away. So anyway, good students only come, they understand that thing. So you are only supposed to post physics problems. But if you have queries like, sir, which book to do, when should I apply for JEE mains session 1 or these kind of personal questions are there, you can always DM me. And in DM, don't post physics doubts. Okay, it will be very difficult for me to track 5,000 odd students in our app, of which somewhere around 2,000 3,000 are part of the courses. No, so it will be very difficult. Keep the rule very simple. Personal issues, DM. Physics doubts in doubts group. That makes it very good. And we are following that discipline over the last 1.5 years with great success. Okay, so I keep repeating. Just check the apps. Check the thumbnails properly so that you choose the correct course. Check the schedule, what week-wise schedule. Please don't share your content with others. Don't try to take snapshot screen recording. You'll get banned. And if you get banned, the software is so strict. At times, I will not be able to recover your account. Okay, so 1 device per student. Don't change devices. Fix a device, fix a app. That's it. That's your account when it comes to content viewing. Okay, Doubts app is separate. Doubts app is not counted as the viewing app. Remember that. Okay, so choose one platform first, whether you want to watch in Windows or Android. There is no iOS app. I have been struggling to get that online. Some issue with Apple people. I don't have a reason for that. They don't tell me the reason. So till that one comes, I can't announce. So as of now, these are the 2 platforms on which it is available. Choose one of them. Choose one device. and just make sure you use that for yourself. Okay, right? Don't share the content. That's it. Please like the video so that it reaches more people, and more number of people start watching our channel. I'll be motivated to put more physics content also on the channel. Okay, so thanks for supporting me till now. It gives me a lot of courage to launch such courses of high quality, and high quality education needs to get appreciated both in terms of price and also monetarily also. Teachers of our kind, our quality, should get that confidence that they can launch such courses with success, so that they are not confined to only teaching 30 or 40 students in a closed walls of a big institute. So please try to take that into account, and just leave a like. If you're not taking any course, you're not taking any subscription, just leave a like so that a YouTube algorithm takes care of us. Okay, all the very best, and see you in the next video.